Hello students, how are you all? I hope everybody is doing good. So students, today we are going to start a new chapter. Any idea about the chapter? Okay, so I am giving you one clue. It is the last mathematical operation. Yes, you are correct. We have done three mathematical operations: addition, subtraction and multiplication. And today we are going to start which mathematical operation? Division. Very good. So students, in mathematical operations we just place a sign, a mathematical sign. So you know what is the sign of division? Yes. So the sign of the division is, students, you know what happened with me today? Four of my friends visited my place, and at that time I was eating gems. Okay, so I offered gems to my friends also, but then they said that we want equal number of gems. Then an idea clicked in my mind and I distributed gems equally among my friends. Okay, so you want to know that how I distributed equally? Okay, so that I will explain you that through an activity. So students, I am having 24 gems with me. Okay, and as I have to distribute it equally among Dev, Riya, Pooja and Shubh. Okay, so how I do it? Firstly, I give one gem to Dev, one to Riya, one to Pooja and one to Shubh. Okay, so I repeat this process again and again till my gems finish. Okay, now one to Dev, one to Riya, one to Pooja, one to Shubh. Again one to Dev, one to Riya, one to Pooja, one to Shubh. Okay, so in this manner we able to distribute gems equally. Okay, so sharing is a sharing things among your friends, among your siblings is a good habit. Okay, you share things equally among your friends and your siblings. Okay, now as you see that these gems are finished now. Now just check the number of gems. Dev is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dev is having 6 gems. Yes. Now again Riya, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Riya is also having 6 gems. Pooja, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 gems again. And Shubh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this manner, I able to distribute gems equally among my friends. Okay. So now I am telling you, students, now I am telling you the mathematical concept behind it. Okay. So I am having total 24 gems. 24 gems total I am having, and I have to distribute it equally among my 4 friends. Okay. Whenever you have to distribute equally, you have to place a sign of division. Very good. So how to do it? Students, this number you have to firstly make this kind of the thing box, and 24 you have to keep inside, and this 4 you have to keep outside. Okay. Now how to divide it? Okay. For that you have to know the table of 4. I just hope that everybody know the table of 4. No? Now write the table of 4 over here. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20, 4 6s are 24, 4 7s are 28, 4 8s are 32, 4 9s are 36, 4 10s are 40. Just write the table on the same page. Okay. Now students, always in division, always just compare the first digit with this number. Okay. Now this digit is smaller than 4. 2 is smaller than 4, no? So we have to take 2 digits at the same time. Okay. Now the number is 24. Just check in the table that 24 is there or no? Yes, it is here only. 4 6 are 24. After that you have to subtract it and 0. So students, as we observe that each one of my friend got 6 gems, and as you can see that here also I am getting 6. So students, and here 0 means no gems left with me. I divided my 24 gems equally among my 4 friends. Okay. Now students, in division there are basically 4 terms. The first term is dividend, the number which is to be divided like 24. This is called dividend. And the second term is divisor, the number by which we are dividing, like 4. This is the number by which we are dividing, so this is called divisor. The answer is called quotient. What is the answer? This is the answer. This is called quotient. And here this is called remainder. Here remainder is 0. Students, you also try this activity. But try to take small number of chocolates or toffees or candies, whatever you want. Because if you take large number of toffees or chocolates or whatever you want, then it will take more time to distribute equally. Okay? Now students, I am having 26 jams, okay, and I want to distribute it equally. Now, the same process, 1 to Dev, 1 to Riya, 1 to Pooja, 1 to Shubh. Okay, I have to repeat this process as I did in the previous activity when I took 24 jams. Okay, so I am just one by one giving to each of my friend. Okay, now 1 to Dev again, 1 to Riya. Now next one is Pooja, then Shubh, then again Dev, then Riya. Okay, now again Dev turn, now Riya, now Pooja, now Shubh. Now, if I am having only 2 gems left with me and next turn is of Dev turn, so I am giving 1 to Dev, 1 to Riya. Okay, now look at here, no gems is left with me. Now I have to calculate that how each of my friend get. Okay, students, I have completed 6 rounds, means each of my friend got 6 gems. But look at here, only 2 gems are remaining, and if I give 1 gem to any of my friend, like 1 I give Dev and 1 I give Riya, then my friend Dev and Riya will get 7 gems and 2 of my friend will get only 6 gems. So this is not an equal distribution. So what to do? I have to keep it back. Now the distribution is equal, because in this case everybody is getting the 6 gems, because division is all about equal sharing. Okay, these 2 gems are left with me. Now I am telling you the mathematical concept behind this. 26 gems I am having and I have to distribute it equally among my 4 friends. Okay, so we have to place division sign for equal distribution. Okay, now 26 divided by 4, this is called dividend, this is called divisor. Yes, okay, now just check this 26. Now first digit is smaller than this, no? So we have to take 2 digits at the same time. The number is 26. Now just check in the table that 26 is there or no? No, 26 is not there. So student, in this case, just check that 26 comes in between which 2 numbers. Like here it is coming in between these 2 numbers. No, it is coming between 24 and 28. 4 6 are 24, 4 7 are 28. So students, in that case, always write the above number. Because if you write the bottom number 28, so you will not be able to subtract it from the smaller number. So, okay, so always write the above number, that is 24. So 4 6 are 24 when you minus it. So this is dividend, this is divisor, this is quotient, and this is remainder, the 2 gems which is remaining with me. Okay, so that is a concept. Students, properties of division. The first property is, if any non-zero number is divided by 1, like 9 divided by 1, the quotient is number itself. And the second property, property 2, if any non-zero number, 7, if 7 is a non-zero number, if any non-zero number is divided by itself, the quotient is 1. Okay, now the third property, property 3, if any non-zero number, for example 5, if any non-zero number is divided by 0, then it has no meaning, or you can say it is meaningless. And the last property, property 4, if 0 is divided by any non-zero number, then the quotient is 0. Students, as we have done this 24 divided by 4, the quotient is 6. So students, there is one more method to solve it, and that method is called repeated subtraction method. Okay, repeated subtraction method. Okay, and what is the method? Like in this method, you have to subtract each and every time a number, and that number is divisor. Like look at here, this is a question, this is a question, okay, and this is the quotient, the answer. Okay, so I am just looking towards this only, 24 divided by 4. So the step 1 is 24, as it is a subtraction method, so I have to subtract 4. The answer is 20. Okay, now step 2, each and every time I will subtract same number, and that number is divisor. Okay, now I have get answer 20. So again 20 minus 4, that is 16. Again step 3, the answer, whatever answer I am getting, that answer minus the same number, the number is divisor. Okay, 16 minus 4, that is 12. Now step 4, 12, the answer is 12 minus same number 4, that is 8. Now here step 4, after step 4, 5, what answer? 8. The answer is 8 minus the same number, the number is 4, and we have to repeat this process till we get 0. Okay, after that we stop it. Step 5, after that step 6, the answer is 4 and the number is also 4. Now I have get 0. Okay, so in how many steps I get 0? In how many steps? 6 steps. So the answer of 24 divided by 4 is 6, and here also you are getting 6. So students, as I have already explained that in mathematics, whatever method you opt, that method should be correct and you will get the same answer. Here also I am getting 6, and in this method also I am getting 6. And one more, you can cross check your answer in division. You can cross check your answer. How? Like 24 divided by 4, the same question I am taking 24 divided by 4, and I have the answer, the quotient is 6. So I can cross check that whether my quotient is correct or not. How? By multiplying quotient with divisor. Like I am multiplying 6 into 4. If I multiply these two numbers and the number, the answer which I am getting, that is equal into dividend. Here I am also getting 24 and here is also 24. So means my answer is correct. Can we interchange the position of 4 and 6? Yes, it is an audio property of multiplication that we can change the position of 4 and 6. The answer will remain same. Okay students, so this is the multiplicative facts. These are the multiplicative facts. Students, another fact is division fact, and this is a question and you have to write the division fact of this. Okay, so students, multiplication and division are both like opposite. We can say opposite to each other. Like here I am just giving the answer of this. In division fact, always write this number over here first, and then you have to divide it by 3. Firstly you have to divide it by 3 and you will get the quotient 5. You can do it in the rough. 15 divided by 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15. And you are getting quotient. What quotient you are getting? 5. So when you divide this by this, you should get quotient 5. I am getting 5 only. Okay. This is the first division fact. Now second division fact. Always keep this as a dividend position. Now I am taking 5 as divisor. The quotient should be 3. Now do it. 15 divided by 5. 5 3s are 15. The quotient is 3 only, and that is this. So these are the two division facts. So students, whenever the word problem will come, the first thing is to find out that which mathematical operator is applied over there in that word problem. Like here, this word problem, rupees 1624 are distributed equally. So I am underlining some words which are important. Okay. Whenever you have to distribute equally, then you have to divide. Okay. Among 8 family members, how much money will each? Each means one person will get. Okay. So here, the money you have to distribute equally among 8 family members. So students, in division, so that way we know that in this case, division mathematical operator will apply. And one more thing, when many is given in one will be asked, then you have to divide. But whenever you share equally, then you have to divide. Okay? And the another important thing, how to do it, firstly you have to write above statement which is given in the question, after that working, and after that the bottom statement in which you have to write the answer in the form of in statement. Okay? Delta mean undistributed. Okay? So total money. Total money they are having. What is the total money? 1624 rupees. So money each or one family member. Okay. So what is the one? What amount each one family member will get? For that you have to divide it by 8. Okay. Now these are the two top statement. After this I have to write the working. Okay. So now working is working. For working, 1624 divided by 8. This is dividend and this is divisor. Okay. And I have to write the table of 8 also. 8 to 8 into 16. 8 to 24. 8 4 is 32. 8 5 is 40. 8 6 is 48. 8 7 is 56. 8 8 is 64. 8 9 is 72. 8 10 is 8. Okay. So what is the first thing you have to check? Firstly, check the extreme left digit with the divisor. Okay, like here in this case, the first digit is smaller, so you have to take 2 digits at the same time. Now 1 6 is 16. Okay, now just check that whether 16 is in the table of 8. Yes, it is there only. So 8 2s are 16. Okay, now just subtract it. 0 0. Now you have to copy down the next digit. Now these 2 digits over. Now what is the next digit? 2. So copy it down 2. But here what I observe again that this 2 is less than 8. So I have to copy down one more digit, which is there 4. But students, if I copy 2 digits at the same time, before that I have to place 0. Okay, like here if I have to copy down 4, but before that I have to place 0 over here, and then I copy down 4. Got it? Now check that 24 is there in the table of 8. Yes, 8 3s are 24. That is 0. Okay, so we can write the bottom statement. Hence, each family member will get 203. And one just small concept, students, whenever you divide any, like here I am dividing and I am getting 0. If you will get remainder as 0, then you can say that this 1624 is completely divisible by 8 if you can remember 0. Okay students, okay, bye bye, keep practicing and